Hello and welcome back to That's Football. This is the Watchalong for Peru versus Denmark. It is, what's it now, the 6th, 7th World Cup game, all been here on That's Football. You know what? It's a bloody miracle. YouTube have sent out a notification. Celebration time. Come on, get in, lads. I'm excited. It's an exciting game, isn't it? A few unknown entities. I think Denmark, underrated. With the likes of Christian Eriksen. They've got Sisto as well, who played for Midtjylland against United in the Europa League, if you can't remember. He was one of their best players. I think he got a move somewhere else since then. But, Denmark, and sort of an underrated side. Peru, unknown. I mean, Mark Goldbridge, obviously the other presenter on this channel, you all know him, seems to think that Peru are going to be the sort of a shock team of this tournament, a shock country. I don't know. I don't know much about him. I know they have got their main striker back, who was actually banned from football due to cocaine. He failed a drugs test. But then apparently loads of people signed petitions to get him back in for the World Cup for Peru, and somehow he's back, which is all good, isn't it? So unknown entity, I think, Peru. Let's see if Mark Goldbridge has hit the nail on the head or if he's a mug. The latter, I reckon. Nah, I'm joking. I'm excited though. I'm excited. Get in your comments as per usual. I've got your comments nice and large here. It's all about you guys. We want as much interaction with you guys as possible. I'm just here talking about it, but you guys are as important, if not more important, than me. So get in the comments. What do you think is going to happen today? Denmark or Peru? Penmark. Anyway, Peru or Denmark, get your predictions in the comments. Who do you think is going to win today and by how much? I want to know your predictions in the comments. I'm going to have to go with Denmark personally. I'll read the team news for you guys in just a sec. But yeah, I'm going to have to go with Denmark purely because, look, I know more about them. I think they've got better players. But I'm not basing it on a lot, really. I'm not basing it on a lot. I'm just going off the fact that I know a few of their players, and I know a few of those players are pretty decent. So, anyway, let's get straight into the team lineups whilst I wait for your guys' predictions to come through. So, in goal for Peru, let's start off with Peru, shall we? Gillespie in goal. Never heard of him. Advin Kula. Ramos, not Sergio. Rodriguez, not James. And Trauco make up the back four. Tapia and Yotun make up the midfield two. Carrillo, Flores, and Cueva make up the sort of the players in behind Farfan up front. For Denmark, they've got Schmeichel in goal, Kasper, obviously, not Peter. Larsen at left back, Christensen, who obviously plays for Chelsea, decent player. Kjaer, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry, Kjaer. Dalsgaard at right back, Delaney and Kvist make up the central midfielders with Sisto on the left, the guy who was talking about. Eriksen, we all know him, at number 10, and Poulsen at right wing with Jorgensen up front. So very much like Iceland, a lot of sons. Iceland was sons, these are sons, aren't they? So anyway, how you all doing? Didn't Sander do research? Lol, mate, do you really think... I was live with bloody... What was the game was I doing again? France, Australia. Had a sleep. Okay, watch the Argentina game, and now I'm live again. So do forgive me, I'm running out of time. Alright, I'm running out of time. Mini Diver said Sisto might surprise a few. I think so. I mean, Mark's going with Peru to surprise a few, but I think Denmark will surprise a few. I really do. I think, the likes of Sisto, obviously we all know about Eriksen, and just other players in that side. I think they're an underrated side, and if I'm honest, we'll have a little look at their group. But if I'm honest, I think they'll go through. I do think they'll go through. So, Peru and Denmark. So, Peru and Denmark are in Group C with France, Australia, and then obviously Peru and Denmark. As it stands, France have got 3 points, Australia obviously 0, and then we'll have to wait and see who wins this game. But I think Denmark will be number 2 in this group, number 2, and France number 1. I think France clearly have got the most talent, the most quality in their side, and then Denmark, I think, are runners-up in that bracket. But you never know. Australia were fantastic today. Very unlucky to come away with that, with 0 points. Peru, as Mark says, well, I think they're unknown. They're an unknown entity. They might shock a few. Peru's away record is incredibly poor. Here we go. Peru are my tip to be a shock team. That's from the man himself. We all know him. We all know who it is. Mark Goldbridge himself. Look, I asked you this when we did the World Cup preview, pal. I don't understand. I don't know where that's coming from. Some people just get a feeling, don't they, at times? You know, fair play to you. What are you guys saying in the comments then? Let's get stuck in. Sander, you're ripped. Your shirt is ripped. Oh, is it? Oh, no. Nightmare. I would have Sander and Mark starting up front for me, indeed. Are Hispanic people allowed on this channel? No, I'm joking. Of course they are, mate. What sort of a question is that? Ridiculous. Of course they are. And this is a channel for everyone. So whoever you support, whatever race, sexual orientation, you know, whoever you are, you're allowed. You're allowed. You're welcome. Yeah. I'm going to scroll up a little bit, have a little look at your comments about your predictions. Mini Diver reckons it'll be 3-1 Denmark. Jack Williams thinks 2-1 Peru. Hannibal Wolof reckons 2-0 Denmark. And Venom reckons 2-1 Peru. So it is quite mixed, isn't it? It is quite mixed. I'm not quite sure what the outcome is going to be. That makes it interesting, doesn't it? When it's sort of split 50-50 on the fence type of thing, it makes it interesting, doesn't it? Sander should look up Peru's last few results. I know they qualified very, very nicely. Let's have a little look at that, shall we? Peru FC. Peru football. Let's have a little look at it, shall we? 2-2. Mark gassing up Peru because he's seen a 20-second video on Twitter of them passing it about. Well, you know, you never know. Anyway, the teams are in the tunnel. They're lining up. Okay, so Peru's fixtures. They beat Saudi Arabia 3-0, well done. They beat Scotland 2-0, well done. They beat Iceland 3-1, and we've seen what Iceland could do against Argentina today, so that's a decent result. They beat Croatia 2-0, and obviously Croatia have got an abundance of talent, and Peru got a red card. They drew 1-1 against Colombia, drew 0-0 against Argentina, beat Ecuador 2-1. So yeah, to be fair, I think if that's what Mark's basing it off, then he's definitely got a shout there, doesn't he? Most definitely. Yeah, as Alpo Martinez says, definitely some good form. Ian Turlington, 1-1. I hope they'll play offensive football, so 2-2. Well, Denmark like to knock it about, we know that. Creative players in that side, most notably Christian Eriksen, of course. But, look, I don't know Peru's style of play. I know that Denmark like to knock it about. Let's just hope for some goals, some exciting football. Yeah, and something to get stuck into and to talk about. Sander, are you going to be taking Fellaini on the show today? Oh, the houseplant. I mean, the houseplant, oh, like I said, let's not abuse the houseplant's presence. Okay, it shouldn't be taken for granted. He only comes out in special circumstances. And last night, Jesus, that was special. Not seen much new unknown talent in any of the games yet. No, do you know what? That's a good point from Retro City. Not seen too much breakout stars. Could we see one today? I don't know. Golovin, I think, is probably the main one. I think look, people are going, oh, Golovin, he's amazing. Manchester United should sign him up, this and that. Yeah, he's a good player. People are going, he's the best player on the pitch. Yeah, because he's playing against Saudi Arabia. Do you know what I mean? If I was playing against Saudi Arabia, I'd be the best player on the pitch. Obviously, that's a joke, but you know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't judge him against Saudi Arabia. Judge him when he plays, I don't know, a proper side. Jesus. I mean, the Peruvians are seriously going at the national anthem here, belting it out from the bottom of their stomach. Quick, aggressive, incisive. I mean, that's the sort of game we're hoping for, isn't it? Yeah, the passion in the national anthem is ridiculous, isn't it? Even the substitutes bench are proper going for it, lads. Wow. Like shouting it. Peru higher ranked than England, Sander. Yeah, but England have been dog shite. They've not been very good, have they? But I think this is like 36 years. This is the first World Cup in 36 years, I believe. Why does the Peru manager look like Michael Bay? Don't know. Sander, we need goals from these two, Burns. Bums. From whose bums? What the teams? I don't know. Guys, let me know where you're watching from. I don't know how many people we've got watching. I got a notification, so there's no excuses. Got about 291 of you watching. It isn't the biggest game. But at the end of the day, we saw with Mark, Argentina-Iceland isn't the biggest game, and he's still got 1K plus viewers. So, look, at the end of the day, if you guys do enjoy watching my streams, then so be it. Hopefully you do and you get involved. Get involved. Get in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. What are your predictions? I know a few of you commented, but who do you think is going to be the breakout star in this game? I think the obvious one is to go Christian Eriksen. It is the obvious one, isn't it? He's a fantastic player, smashed it for Spurs over the last few seasons. But, you know, we might see a surprise talent. Who stands out for Peru? No one, mate. Lord Cannabis is watching from Australia. What time is it in Australia? Get that in the comments. Assassin Besso is watching from Dubai, Quebec, Canada. Vamos Peru. That's from Tibor. Do we by any chance have any Peruvians watching? If you're Peruvian, get in the comments. Or if you're Danish, get in the comments as well. I really want to know. It'd be fantastic to have some Peruvians or Danish people watching. Because this, like I said earlier, is a channel for everyone. Everyone's welcome. So, Pretty is watching from Denmark, apparently. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Watching from Peru, an atmosphere is mental. That's Chris Windle. That's not true. Surely not. With a name like Chris Windle, watching from Peru. And the game is about to start. Lads are just shaking the hands of the referees and the opposition players. Kasper Schmeichel is a decent keeper. He is a decent keeper. Not quite Peter Schmeichel, is he? But, no, fantastic in the season that Leicester won it. You know, great the year after as well. But this season just, you know what I mean? Not been up there, really. Hopefully he can have a good World Cup and prove a few doubters wrong. George Kyle says he's half Peruvian, half Danish. What, with a name like George Kyle, yeah? Jorge Kile. Anyway, Paulson is underrated. I don't know anything about him. If you guys know about some of the Peruvians and Danish players, then get in the comments. I want to know. You guys can educate me. I mean, I can talk to you guys about the players and the games and things like that. But you know, likewise, it can be reciprocated. You guys can tell me about the game and about the players. It's all about you, these streams, guys. We want you sitting at home with a you know, can of Coke or whatever it may be, a few M&Ms or a sandwich or something like that, watching the game. It's what it's all about. Get in the comments, get interacting. Without you guys, the streams wouldn't work. So, you know, I am very thankful and grateful to everyone that does tune in. Renato Tapia from Peru is one to look out for, as he's 21 and he's very pacey, skillful winger. Well, we'll have a little look at him. Do you know his? Let's have a little look, shall we? We'll have a little look for his Tapia, number 13. Guys, keep an eye out for number 13, then, shall we? Sisto, I told everyone about Sisto. Yeah, Sisto, good player. That definitely. He played for Midtjylland against United in the Europa League a few seasons back, and he smashed it. How you doing, Ethan Till, mate? How you doing, pal? I'm excited for this, though. I really want to see what Peru are made of. Now, this is the... I'd say this is the group of death, really, isn't it? God, he forgot who's in the group now. Yeah, so yeah, France and Australia. It's not the group of death, but to be fair, if you look at Denmark, Peru, and Australia, other than France, those those three will have some serious battles. You know, you don't need a big country to make it a big game. Do you know what I mean? This doesn't necessarily have a big footballing country, although Denmark are a decent footballing side, but it's going to be an equal game, and it's hopefully going to be feisty because these are the games that, you know, Denmark and Peru need to pick up points in order to progress. Score predictions, guys. Get in the comments what you guys think about that as well. I'm going to start my timer very soon now. Got to get it ready because I can't start it at 10 seconds or something like that. I'm going to go 3-1 is what I'm going. 3-1 Denmark win, just purely because I think they've got too much talent and quality for Peru to deal with. We've kicked off. There we go. The timer has started. George Watts reckons it'll be 2-1. Thank you for doing the streams. Well, thank you for tuning in, Renesh. Thank you for tuning in. Massively do appreciate it. But guys, get in the comments. I want you guys to have a little look at the tactics. How do you think the game is playing out? Obviously, we're only 20 seconds into it, but you know, maybe when we're 5-10 minutes into it, I want you guys to comment intellectual comments, as you always do. Things like formations, tactics, dominance, and things like that. I want you guys to get in the comments about that sort of thing. Denmark on the ball at the moment, knocking it about. Score prediction, Sander, I said 3-1. Dab for us, no, that's a sackable offence. Dabbing. I remember when Mark dabbed, When did Mark that? Could someone pull up that clip and embarrass him? Can't remember where that was. But anyway, Denmark launching it up, finding a bit of space. Denmark in red and Peru in the famous white and the red sachet, by the way. Coming forward here, Peru, first time on the ball. Let's see what they're made of. 2-2 draw. It's very split. That's all I say. It's very split in the comments. I'm not sure either. I think that comes with the fact that Peru are an unknown entity and Denmark, we don't really know too much about them. I mean, we know about them in terms of Kasper Schmeichel, Zisto, Christian Eriksen, things like that. But, you know, they could turn up and be fantastic, or they could just sort of fizzle out. We'll have to wait and see. And Antoine says Eriksen will dominate the midfield. Ball goes into the... Oh, no, it doesn't. An attempted cross there by a Peruvian, but unsuccessfully so. Knocking it about now. Denmark have got 9 men behind the ball, by the way, lads, leaving their striker up top, but seemingly quite compact when defending. Ball into the box here, back post, a little bit overcooked that was. Sends it back in, though. Header, cleared by Denmark. Not quite there yet, though. Referee penalty? No, he's told the Peruvian to get up, so no penalty, and Denmark get rid. What's going on? My 4-year-old son loving watching the football. Good way of learning countries. Ian Turlington's got a 4-year-old son. I didn't know that. Yeah, fair. No, that's good, isn't it? Oh, it's just brilliant, isn't it, the World Cup? It's just got something magical about it, hasn't it? Absolutely, just something amazing. It brings the whole world together, doesn't it? Bit of physical battle there. What do you have to say about the Argentina-Iceland game? Yeah, I can touch on that whilst we watch this game. I think Argentina-Iceland... Argentina's defence is as useful as balls on a dildo, isn't it? It really is. It's rubbish. It's absolutely dreadful. Yeah, I mean, the way they're going to win games and progress in the tournament is by outscoring the opposition, and they couldn't do that today. I think, you know, they are going to come across easier teams to score against. Iceland are notoriously very, very difficult to play against just because they're so defensively solid. They will get 10 men behind the ball and just lump it. Odegaard plays for Norway. Yep, they're coming forward here though, Denmark. It's quite expansive start to the game. A ball into the box, but couldn't find a Danishman. Wish Lord Bentner played. Yeah, he's not made it, has he? Not made it this year. Where's Odegaard? He plays for Norway. Argentina only have themselves to blame. Yeah, I think Messi was trying a bit too hard. A ball into the box here, though, by Denmark. Oh, I should have left it. Yeah, I just think Messi was trying a bit too hard, wasn't it? I didn't watch all of the game. I did have a little nap. I was tired. But, yeah, I think Messi was trying too hard. Every time he was on the ball, he just tried to do it all himself and wasn't really playing to the team, which is interesting, isn't it? Because if you're comparing Ronaldo and Messi, Ronaldo usually gets the sort of the majority of the criticism in terms of being egotistical, selfish, and that sort of thing. Whereas it seems like, to me, it's the opposite way around. Pankaj, how you doing, bud? Chris Wendell says, just hope Iceland don't get drawn against England again. Imagine they get drawn against England and England lose. Although I do think England are stronger this season, this tournament, than they were in the Euros, to be honest. Farfan will get the winner. We'll have to wait and see, pal. Coming forward here, Peru. Cleared away, though, by Denmark. Got 271 of you watching. Lads, can you share the video to get a few more people involved? I think... Oh, but I got the notification, so I presume other people have. Mark retweeted it, so I've got no excuses. It's all down to me, the low viewing figures, and I'm not, making excuses for that. But if you could just share the video to try and get a few more people involved and tell your mates about it as well, because the more people get in the comments, the more opinions we have, creating more debate, which is what the channel is all about, isn't it? Which team are you supporting? If I'm honest, this game, there is no underdog. I'm completely neutral. I'm just completely neutral. I'm not supporting anyone, if I'm honest. I just want to see a good game of footy. I want to see some goals. I want to see some nice skills, some quality. I'm not sure we're going to get that with Peru, but we'll have to wait and see. And hopefully we see a surprise star arise. Did you cut off the bunt, mate? No, I didn't. Why do we always have the crap game, Sander? Well, I can't complain, pal. I had Portugal, Spain, didn't I? It was probably arguably the best one of all. Wasn't complaining with France, Australia. I loved France, Australia. Really, I really did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I had Morocco, Iran, and Peru, Denmark. So I'm all right. I'm okay. If anything, Mark's had the worst games, hasn't he? Saudi Arabia, Russia. Is the game on BBC or ITV? It is on BBC. Why does Mark get so many people watching? Is it because he has extremely goldy hair? Well, he's done it for a little while, hasn't he? So presume he gets people watching because, one, he's a good presenter, but people like him, don't they? Told you Peru were good, decent, confident start this. Yeah, they have been confident. It's been fairly equal start, pal. Not too much in it either side. Denmark getting forward a little bit, but Peru coming forward now. On the ball, just knocking it about. I think Denmark are quite defensively solid though, aren't they? There's nothing... Well, that wasn't very good from Peru, was it? That stray pass. Look, at the end of the day, we haven't seen too much of Peru yet. We're only 7 minutes into it. They've had a decent start, confident. They haven't really looked too shaky, but they haven't done anything to make us think, wow, yet. On the ball, they're coming forward though, Peru. Shots. If that went in, the tree would have come out. It was a shot from about 40 yards out, but straight at Kasper Schmeichel. Very, very easy. Thanks, Mad Marcus, for joining in, pal. If I, got the moderator on, so if anyone's been an absolute mug, we can just time them out, which is always good. Hello, Matthew Dean. It's quite an end-to-end start to this match so far, though. One's offside there, I think. K United's got money on Peru. There's Christensen from Chelsea in the Danish solid centre-back. That's what I'm saying. I think Denmark are going to beat Peru. I do think Denmark will come run us up in this group, behind France, of course. I just think they've got a very, very solid team. Got good quality going forward, decent quality in defence as well, decent keeper. I don't think they'll go too far in the tournament, but I definitely think they'll get through to the knockout stages. But other people seem to believe otherwise, which is interesting, isn't it? Denmark knocked out Ireland in the qualifiers. Peru, the more dangerous so far. They have been more dangerous. Ball goes into the box, but Kasper Schmeichel collects. They have been more dangerous, Peru, so far. They have been on the attack more than Denmark. But once again, like I said, nothing as of yet to think, oh, wow, Peru are really dominating. Oh, they're going to be the shock team or vice versa as well. Nothing, no real side is been wow yet. But Peru are knocking it around confidently, I'll give you that. They're knocking it around quite nicely, look confident, they don't look shaky, and it's good to see that they have got some quality on the ball and can find good passes and things like that. Do I bet? I'm 17, so I can't bet, mate. Loving your work, Sander. All the best from Aussies Down Under. Thanks, Nick Budd. Appreciate you guys all tuning in today. 300 of you watching, which isn't too bad. It isn't disastrous, is it? Hopefully, as the game goes on, hopefully we get a bit more excitement and a few more of you tune in. But, I'm just grateful for the 300 of you tuning in. Sander, I think Australia can make knockout stages. They've shown what they can do. Look, I'd bloody love it if Australia made the knockout stages. They're my second team now. Well, they're my team because Holland aren't in it, so I have sort of England, but I'm not really that strongly bonded to them. So Australia, for me, I just bloody love them. Showed such great fight today. Fantastic resilience, fantastic tenacity. Just an absolute beautiful game to watch defensively. And I just love them. I love how they went toe-to-toe with France. They didn't sit back and didn't put 10 men behind the ball. They went, right, we're going to high press you and we're going to put you under pressure, which is absolutely fantastic to see. Luke Gardner's finished his revision. It's all good, pal. Nice one. To be fair, no big team has shown a dominant performance so far. No, that's a good point. We've only had 3 big teams, I'd say. Peru coming forward here. They look quite fast on the counter-attack. They've got quite a lot of flair and pace. It's something I've noticed so far. Guys, 10 minutes in, what are you noticing about the game? What is there any observations that you've made? I personally think Peru, like you guys, are sort of dominating. I think they're quite fast on the attack, but it's still very even, I'd say. Why does Peru's kit look like Rayo Vallecano's? It does, doesn't it? It does. Mate, I'm bloody... Oh, I really want to turn the air conditioning on. I'm going to turn the air conditioning on. Peru coming forward here, though, with a shot over the bar. I'm literally just going there. Here we go. Bloody hot in here, lads. Jeez, I'm literally I've actually got swimming trunks on, look. But because I'm going to a little party later. But you know, bloody hot in here. Anyway, Denmark looks scared. I'll tell you that much. Peru look like the more confident side, don't they? Denmark look a little bit shaky. Their passes aren't finding their men. They're sort of lumping the ball up a little bit. All very sporadic. No real rhythm to their game so far. Where has he gone? I just went to turn the air conditioning on, pal. I'm sweating a lot. Peru coming forward here, 12 minutes into the match. Knocking it about. Yeah, that's definitely, I think I agree with you guys. Most definitely Peru being the more confident side. This right winger here, number 18, it was a good save that, to be fair. It was a good save. Good shot as well, though. But that number 18, the guy with the white hair, sort of, I think he's a right winger. He seems to be the danger man. That's what I've noticed so far. Where is Mbolo from? I'm not sure, pal. Just ordered a Chinese, back of the net, cans in the fridge for Croatia, Nigeria. Love the World Cup. Well, guys, by the way, if you don't know, if you are new to the channel, you know, by any chance, if we are having some new people watching, which I doubt, but if you are new, we are doing every single World Cup game here. Every single watch-along will be on this channel, whether it be me or Mark. There will be a watch-along, so don't worry about, are they going to do that game? Are they going to do that game? There's no notification. Just, if there's a game on, we're doing it. So get involved, get in the comments. The streams are all about you. And, get subscribing as well. Can we hit 34,700 subscribers in this stream? That'd be absolutely fantastic if we could do that. Ball up into the box here for Denmark, but Peru get the ball back. Poor hold-up play there, but a good tackle to win the ball back there by the Peru. They seem quite passionate, don't they? They're putting in tackles, seem to have quite a bit of fight about them, the Peruvians. Denmark looks shaky. Yeah, I think 13 minutes into their game, I think now we can really start to establish the fact that Peru are the dominant side. It's not necessarily the amount of possession, because Denmark have had quite a bit of possession as well. It's more the way that they've had possession and what they've done with the ball when they've had possession. Peru, when they get the ball, their passes are finding their men. They're bombing down the wings, shooting, trying to create chances, this and that. Whereas Denmark sort of just lumping it up, or their passes aren't finding their men. They're sort of quite sporadic and look nervous, if I'm honest. So, but yeah, Peru have got a corner here. Definitely the better side so far. So, fair, you've got to give credit where it's due. So, everyone give Mark a little round of applause. But we are only, of course, 15 minutes into the game. So, corner there, header, but couldn't direct it goalwards, and it goes out for a goal kick. Come on, Peru. People cheering on Peru. I tell you, they are the underdogs. I'm just not really asked about who wins this game. I just want to see a good game of footy. Enjoy it, watch it with you guys, have a bit of banter. That's what the stream's all about, isn't it? Brian says he loves the Peruvian style of play. Fast, intricate and passionate. Yeah, definitely. We've seen some serious tackles, some good bit of tenacity. Fast play as well. Quite a lot of wing play. That right winger in, number 18. If you're watching it along with me, I'm 14 minutes 52 seconds into the game, so, as you can see at the timer. There's a right winger with the sort of white dyed hair. He looks like a danger man for me. Who's your danger man so far, lads? Who's your danger man? I presume you'll pick Peru because they have been the more dangerous of sides. Who's your Peruvian danger man? I think that right winger, that 18. Why always a minute behind? Just because I am, pal. Coming forward here. See, here he is again, that right winger. He's got a good bit of pace, but a good tackle there by Denmark. Shouting for a goal kick, but the referee's given a corner. George Carr says, Sana, thoughts on the fact that I was right about Ronaldo being a bigger game player than Messi with Jorge? I never disagree with you. I have to speak to him about that. Carrillo, yeah, him. Oh, no, not Carrillo. Who's number 18? Let's have a little look. Oh, it was a goal kick, sorry. Number 18. Maybe it is not number 18. Maybe it's number... Oh, no, it is. Yeah, Carrillo. Yeah, that's it. Carrillo. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Carrillo. Yeah, you guys are right. See, that's fantastic bit of knowledge by you guys. You know straight away who it is. Number 18 is Watford player. He looks decent. He looks decent, that player. Carrillo's usually inconsistent. He has a really good game sometimes, but he's speedy. He looks fast. Peru coming on the attack here, but the cross couldn't find a Peruvian, and Denmark win the ball back. Christian on the ball at the moment. Christensen. Peru are looking dangerous, yeah. I might be, if you're watching, Mark, they might have it on Spanish TV, pal. I don't know. Well, the issue is, people, well, I don't know. I'll have a little look after this game if I've got it on Spanish TV, obviously. Or maybe I'll have a little look at half-time. I don't know, actually, if I've got Spanish TV anymore. Dad, do we have Spanish TV? No answer. I'll have a little look at half-time, pal. Or maybe after the game. Knocking it about Denmark. I think Denmark just need to get a hold on the game, get a grip on it, start, finding their range, their passing range, and get a little bit more confident because they have seemed very sporadic and nervous so far. Good bit of play here, good bit of trickery, good tackle by Carrillo. Not only is he doing bits going forward, but defensively he's been doing well as well. Why are you in charge of the bad games, Sand? I'm not. I did Portugal, Spain the other day, yesterday, and I did France, Australia earlier. People will fail to realise this, but Denmark are a very good defensive unit. They concede very little goals. We'll have to wait and see here because it's a corner for Denmark. 18 minutes into it, referee's not happy with a bit of kerfuffle in the box, lads. A bit of kerfuffle. Some pushing and shoving, sorting it out. Set piece is where the Danish threat lies. Well, there you go. 18 minutes into it, 18 and a half. Corner comes in. It's a good corner. Goalkeeper fouled. Goalkeeper fouled. Did you bring your English broadband abroad when you left Spain? No. This isn't a bad game. Most South Americans were looking forward to seeing Peru. That's from Daniel Rollon. I was looking forward to seeing Peru because I don't know too much about them. I'm open to all possibilities of how good they are. So they are surprising me at the moment. To be fair, they are better than I thought they would be. Denmark are no mugs. Don't get it twisted. Denmark are not an easy team to play against. So Peru are doing well. They're doing well. Sana's dad making Sana take L's for days. He doesn't want to be on the stream. Knocking it about now, Denmark. Ball over the top here, but no chance he's getting there. Well, he's got there, jeez. He's got here, the Danish striker. That's a good bit of play. This will be a goal now, I reckon. Nice bit of play here in the box. Coming forward, Denmark. Good defending there by Peru. I think that's the first time that we've seen Denmark seriously cause a threat because that was good. That was good. I like that. It's good to see. Hey, there we go. Carlos Solis has donated. Thanks for your donation, pal. I don't know what currency that is, but he's donated 2 of it. Carrillo and the right back have same colour hair. Do they? Well, anyway, Carrillo, that number 18, looks like a pacey winger. I like him. Thanks for your donation, pal. I do appreciate it. If you guys do want to donate to the channel, you can do. You don't have to, but it will make, it would ensure that you get your comment read out. So there's a little $ at the bottom of the comments section where you can donate. Just donate £1, £2, £3 and add a little question. Are these in France's group? Yeah, Peru and Denmark are in the same group as Australia and France. Sander, do you know that Golovin will play for Juventus next season? Is that right? I mean, I haven't seen anything on that. Obviously, I've stopped my transfer show, so I've stopped really going into the research. But You know, yeah, I presume that is the case. He will go. He will leave this summer, Golovin. He's a good player. I don't think he's as good as everyone's making out, if I'm honest, but we'll have to wait and see when he comes up against a better side. Carew plays for Watford. Yeah, I like it. I like the look of him. Not in a sort of attractive way, more in a footballing sense. Ball into the box here for Peru. Back stick. Got his head on it, but Denmark get clear, but not really. Peru's on the ball at the moment. Carrillo on it. What happened? Offside. All right, lads, how's it been? That's from Ethan Till. It's been a good game. It's going to be a good first 21 minutes, pal. Peru have dominated. Denmark have seemed pretty nervous, pretty sporadic, pretty scattic. Their passes haven't really been finding their men. Peru have had the majority, if not all, the chances in the game so far. So, you know, they are sort of going with what Mark said and causing a few shocks amongst me and a few of the viewers as well. Denmark are playing a 4-3-3. It's supposed to be a much more attacking formation compared to Peru's 4-2-3-1. Well, it's not, is it? It's not working. Oh, I'm sweating so much. Denmark on the ball, 22 minutes into it. It's been quite... I need to stand up a little bit, lads, here. Absolutely sweating. Jesus Christmas. I'm not sweating that much. Yeah, that's a good comment there, to be fair, by Callum Christie. He says, Sisto versus Carrillo. Quick and tricky. Yeah, I think those are the two main... they're quite similar players from what I've seen so far. I know a bit about Sisto, and I know from seeing this a bit about Carrillo. They're both very fast. They're both wingers. They're both very tricky, very good on the ball. So yeah, like that's a good comment. Let's at the end of the game, I'll ask you guys the question: who was the better player, Sisto or Carrillo, in this game? Keep an eye on both of them. I want to see what you guys think about those two players. Is Eriksen playing? He is indeed. Of course he is. He's their main man, isn't he, Christian Eriksen? I'm just sweating so much. I don't know why. A big throw. So that's clearly something they've got as well to look out for Denmark. They've got a big throw that they can use. Good touch there, to be fair, but Peru win the ball back. Carrillo's actually everywhere on the pitch. Fully everywhere. He was on the right wing. He just picked up the ball with the left back there. Guys, if you are new to the channel, because we clearly have someone who is new, APBZR20V, welcome to the channel, mate. We can't show the game. It is illegal. It's copyright, isn't it? You can't show it. But I'll be here live watching the game, give my live opinions and reactions, and also get in the comments. Everyone in the comments is watching it as well, so you can get all your opinions and get talking in the comments about the game. So don't switch off. Don't switch off just because we're not showing it. Denmark have had 63% of the possession. You see, that's the thing. Possession doesn't really mean too much, doesn't it? Denmark have got 63%, yeah, fine, but Peru have been more threatening with it. Although Denmark have started to come back into the game in the last 3, 4, 5 minutes or so. They're in the box here, but it's gone out. It's gone out for a Denmark corner, a Danish corner. Which promoted team will stay up? Answer my question. That's from the Zlat. Who's gone up? Wolves, Cardiff, and someone else. I don't know, mate. I think Wolves will stay up. They've got a fair few good players. A corner here for Denmark, by the way, chaps. Who is your money on Sander for this game? I'd probably go... if I really had to bet, I'd go a draw, if I'm honest. I'd go a 1-1 draw, just because it's been fairly even. I think they'll both score, but I think they'll also both concede. 35k summers by the end of the day, Sander? No chance, mate. Well, maybe with Mark's stream, but we'll be lucky to get 34,700 on this stream. Jesus. We have got about 300 of you watching, which is good. As Mad Marcus says, like, share, and subscribe, please, chaps. Because, it's all good stuff, that, isn't it? Corner here for Denmark, but well cleared by Peru. Ruben Neves is a good player for Wolves. Yeah, that's one of the players that I think will help them. Wolves are staying up. Sisto would be a great number 7 for Everton or Leicester. Mini Ninja, I actually think that's a fantastic comment, because I thought you were going to go with number 7 for United or something like that. And people do tend to get quite carried away, don't they? When someone plays well now and again, and you think, oh, we'll have him at United, or we'll have him at Chelsea, or whoever you support. But don't get it twisted. Like, he's not that level. You have to be a serious talent to be playing, especially as a number 7 for either or for any team in the top 6 in the Premier League. So I think Everton or Leicester would suit that, and he would do well. Mark says you've got plenty for watching for Germany versus Mexico. Let's hope so, mate. I'll be happy with 500 watching for Germany versus Mexico. I'll be honest with you. I'd like to get to 400 watching today, but I think a notification went out. There's no excuses. I just got to try and do my best, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and tune in more often. But Denmark with a shot there, from about 30 yards out from Delaney, but it was over the bar. It was decent, to be fair, that. Decent shot. I think he probably could have played it off and been slightly less selfish, but he hit that quite nicely. He hit one of the cameras and rebounded off. Jesus. Comment if you watched every game so far. There you go. Number 8 for Peru looks like a decent talent. All right, let's have a little look at number 8. Let's have a little look for his name, shall we? Number 8, Peru. That's Cueva. Number 8, Cueva. Right. Who was it that commented that? Oh, I can't find it now. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson reckons number 8's a decent player. Now let's have a little look at him, shall we? Let's have spend the next 10, 15 maybe minutes looking at him, addressing him, analysing him. Get in the comments as well. I want you guys to pick a player or pick a tactical topic and analyse it and get in the comments, because I think that way we'll get some intellectual interaction. Didn't watch France. France was good. France was a good. I was very much invested in that game, France. If you haven't seen, go back to the France watch-along, obviously after this game, because stay watching. But after this game, go back to the France watch-along and watch when France score their second goal, when Pogba scored. I was heartbroken. It was because Australia had done so well. I've never seen that level of fight from a team. And it was just, I felt so bad for them. But Peru knocking it around now. Delaney signed for Dortmund. Is that right? Oh, that's interesting. Mark really likes Peru. Yeah, I think, well, from seeing this, they're in here, Peru. Shots, good tackle. It was a nice last-ditch tackle there to stop the Peruvian shot hitting the target. But good signs if you're supporting Peru. Yeah, I think I don't know whether they'll make it out of the group. I think it will be tight. I do. I think Australia, don't count them out. They were fantastic today. I haven't seen too much of Denmark. Obviously, I've only seen them for about 28 minutes, and I haven't seen anything really inspiring from them so far. I have to admit, Peru have looked good though. Got a fair few nice, tricky, fast-paced wingers, which I like, especially that Carrillo. Good ball into the box there, but headed out, send out for a throw-in. What you guys saying in the comments then, lads? Listen to every game live whilst watching every game today, though. That's good. It's good, pal. I do appreciate you all tuning in. Of course, it isn't the biggest game, but it is the World Cup. Every game is interesting, isn't it? It's a fantastic, as Mark says, it's a celebration of football. So I would have watched all the games anyway. So I enjoy doing them on here, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching them. Peru knocking it around. Yeah, to be fair, what I've got to say, Peru's main attribute is probably their pace and directness. I'd say they're very direct, aren't they, Peru? They like to get forward. They like to attack the opposition. They're knocking it around very nicely, and they seem to find their men quite accurately. Do you know what I mean? Well, I say that and they just give it away there, but I feel like their passes are always very accurate. They seem to have quite a bit of quality on the ball. Nathan reckons Nigeria will do something tonight. I think Croatia will put out a statement. I think Croatia are my dark horses. I like them. Boring games like this are so much more exciting if you put a bet in. It's true, but I can't bet. I'm 17. I'm not old enough to bet. But yeah, it is true. Once you've got money on the line, then you're actually supporting a team. Is Eriksen playing as a number 9 or a number 10? As a number 10. He's on the right here though. Mark said Sander finds his men accurately too. If I do recall, Mark Goldbridge, I do recollect you saying that you like getting stuffed by meat when you were talking about your tuna steaks the other day. You said, oh, love a tuna steak because it's healthy and you get stuffed. You know, I do like getting stuffed. Make up your own mind where he's going with that. Make up your own mind. Sanders, you're not old enough for all the fun things. Wait till October, I am, pal. I'm going to Croatia after the World Cup. Want to do well. I think Croatia got such a great side. Perisic, Mandzukic, Modric, Kovacic, and all the itches, as Mark says. They're a fantastic side. For the Euros, I thought they'd go farther than they actually did, and you know, I think they will do pretty well this time. See if he responds to that. I swear, he said, oh, we've got a player down here. He said sack. No, it's true. It's true. He went, yeah, I like my tuna steaks. It's healthy, but you also get stuffed like you do with proper meat. You know, I like getting stuffed by meat. He said. Oh, I'm only joking. Don't sack me. Don't sack me. I would like Nigeria to win, but I think Croatia will absolutely dominate them and win. Well, get involved with that, guys. As I always say, we are doing every single World Cup game. We are doing a watch-along for every single game. So get involved. Tonight, Mark back with Croatia versus Nigeria. A fantastic side against a fantastic kit. I'm interested. I can't actually watch it, if I'm honest. I'm going out to... It's bloody brilliant weather. I'm going to a pool party. Yeah, in the evening, which should be interesting. But yeah, no, it's look, I can't watch it. But get involved, and I'm sure many of you will watch it. I think if I had to put a prediction on that game, I'd go 3-1 Croatia. I like my 3-1s, don't I? I said 3-1 for Argentina, Iceland. I said 3-1 for this game, and I say 3-1 for the game later. I just think with Croatia, I think they've got too much quality, but I think Nigeria do have enough quality to maybe break them down or get a goal from a set piece or something like that. Sander's no longer doing Germany versus Mexico. Well, then there won't be a Germany versus Mexico watch along on the channel, unfortunately. Coming forward here, Denmark. We all know Mark wants me in the job. I mean, to be fair, I've only got 320 of you watching, so I probably shouldn't be getting too big for my boots. But, you know, I'm trying my best, and I've given up a lot of my time. But, you know, the point still stands. Mark likes getting stuffed by me. You can't argue against it. You can't. He didn't even try to deny it. Make up your mind. I'm not insinuating everything. I'm just quoting. Do you know what I mean? You take that wherever you want to take that. You know. Anyway. Knocking it around quite nicely, I think Denmark have come back into it. Getting sacked in the morning. Yeah. Have to get Mad Marcus doing this, shall we? But, yeah, no, I think Denmark have really come back into it in the last 5, 6, 7 minutes. They've got more of the possession. And I think it's the first sort of 10 minutes they were quite nervous, quite scared to knock the ball about. But now they are really knocking the ball about. They are gaining in confidence. They are gaining a bit of momentum. And I think you might see, before half-time, a Danish goal, I reckon. Yeah, we got 300 loyal supporters. That's the good thing. Regardless of how big the game is, I've always got 300-ish people watching. So, you know, that's positive, isn't it? Coming up to 35 minutes into the game. Tight game this, anyone could win. Yeah, that's what I think. It is a tight game. A player, Kvist, going off with a stretcher here, which is very sad to see, of course. Who they brought on? Number 19. Schöne. They brought in Schöne for Kvist. Kvist, unfortunately, had to go off injured with a stretcher. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he can play the rest of the tournament, but it doesn't look positive, does it? Doesn't look positive. Peru goal incoming. Danish goal incoming. Oh, I've put myself out on the line there. Oh, no. I reckon a Danish goal incoming. I just think they're gaining momentum. They are... Oh, Did anyone else see that? Nutmegs. Oh, someone... I'm going to call 999 because that was bloody illegal. Jesus. Did you see that? That nutmegs. Jesus. That was filth. Hey, Sandra, I'm moving to Spain. Mark's Twitter account has just gone viral. Is that right? Probably not for the first time, is it? Coming forward here, though, Peru. I think Peru would be fantastic on the counter-attack. I do, because they've got so much pace in behind. I think they've got fantastic ability on the counter-attack. For me, if I was them, they're all right here, because, yeah, Denmark have got more of the ball, but at the end of the day, they've got pace on the counter-attack, and they can exploit Denmark when they get men forward. What'd you get? Oh, I shouldn't ask that, should I? Let's concentrate on the game. I was going to say, what'd you get for your Chinese? Mark's Chinese has arrived. Knocking it about. That's a good ball, that. Play it wide. That's it. Oh, it was offside. Oh, it was offside. I thought that was the moment. Let's have a little look at it, shall we? Minimal. Very, very, very minimal. Get in the comments. I think he might have just been that much off. Minimal. Very, 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 very minimal, that. Get in the comments. What do you guys think? Offside or not? Oh, I think it was harsh. I think you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt there. Denmark goal incoming, I reckon. All right, look, will you watch before half-time? They're dominating now. They're coming forward here as well. I think it's Sisto on the ball at the moment. Yeah, foul, referee. That's a foul. You watch this. Yeah. Come on, Ericsson. This is Ericsson. Beef chow mein, boiled rice, sweet and sour chicken. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Are you into your spice? To be fair, I prefer a curry to a Chinese. That's a foul. I think it was on Sisto. You watch this. Ericsson. Ericsson, go. Perfect for him. Might actually be a bit too close, to be fair. It's very, very... it's just on the edge of the box, on the right-hand side for the people that aren't watching it. "38 minutes into it. Who's going to take it? It will be Ericsson, won't it? It is indeed. Number 10, Christian Eriksen. You guys banter me about my hairline, but Jesus Christ, have you seen Christian Eriksen? He's a right footer, isn't he, Eriksen, or is he left? He will bang this, I reckon. Taking a while, though, isn't it? Jesus. He steps up. He's a right footer. Doesn't really suit a right footer, this, does it? I think the other guy will take. Suits a left footer more. Look, left footer more. Or maybe he can go on the outside of the wall. He hit the wall. Hit the wall. Oh! Big old shot there. It was a big old shot from the edge of the box. The keeper spilled it, but he was there first to hit the keeper, so nothing really to worry about. But when he hit that shot on the rebound, I thought that was going in because he hit it so well. Good save, though. Good save. Coming forward here, Peru now. End-to-end stuff, this game. Bang! Blocked. What's going on there? A free kick given to Denmark in Denmark's box. They're not too happy about it, though, the Peruvian. Bad free kick, right, as well. Yeah, it was a poor free kick, wasn't it? Hit the wall. Guys, 4 subscribers, and then we hit 34,700. Then I'll be content. And then I'll throw it over to Mark to get 300 subscribers tonight to smash 35k. And then we've got a good month left to get 5k for 40,000. That'd be unbelievable, wouldn't it? You're a minute behind, mate. I'm aware I'm a minute behind, pal, but you know, Mark's 30 seconds behind. So just pause the screen, pause the TV, and just sync up with me. Sync up with me. I'm on 40 minutes, 9 seconds into the game. Sandra is doing a great job. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, bud. I do appreciate it, lads. Look, this isn't. I think this isn't as good as a game as France, Australia. I love France, Australia. This is a good game though. It's pretty end to end. It's quite tight. It's quite tight stuff at the moment. Sorry, I shouldn't make that joke, but they're coming forward here, Denmark. Bang, hit it. Ooh, close stuff. Almost, he hit it and it went really wide of the goal, but his Danish colleague came in sliding in. If he could get a touch on that, you might have seen it directed towards goal, and maybe even a goal could have came out of it. But yeah, it was close. It was close. I think 4 minutes until half time. I still think there'll be a Danish goal before the half time whistle blows. But I'm not as confident as I was before. I do think Denmark are dominating now. Who do you think is dominating, lads? Get in the comments. The first 20 minutes, I'd say, was Peru. But as of late, in the last 20 minutes, sort of the second half of the first half, I'd say Denmark have really come into it. Mateus Mori says, nice channel you have over here. Thanks, bud. Well, welcome. I presume you are new, Mateus. I'm not sure. I think I've seen you before. But, if you guys are new, then do get subscribing. We're on 28... Well, we've got 293 of you watching at the moment, so get 5 of you subscribing at least, and then we've hit 34,700, which is all positive. This game can go either way. That's what I was saying. Zander Vicky, same name as me, or they're spelled with a Z. Mine's with an S. But it's very tight, isn't it? It's very, very tight stuff. It can go either way. I'd say Denmark are dominating, but, we've seen the quality and the pace and the directness of Peru that, regardless of how much possession they have, they can just easily counter-attack you with the pace and cause problems. As Antoine says, it's a very open game. Peru have tied a bit, it seems. How can you have tied in 42 minutes? Well, it does seem that way. I just think Denmark have sort of come into it. Why is everyone supporting me? As Mark told people, look, he's not got many viewers. He needs to sort of be nice to him, all right? Everyone's been really nice in the comments. Thanks, guys. Aw, you made me blush in a minute. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. I mean, I don't know whether you just feel a bit sorry for me or not. I don't know, but thanks for your support anyway. It doesn't go unnoticed. Coming up to 43 minutes into the game now, knocking it around Peru. They have got quite a nice... we skipped past this player there. Nice attack, this. Very nice attack, this. Spread it wide! Here we go. This is going to be a goal. Shoot! That's a penalty. 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 I'm telling you now. Penalty. VAR, ref. VAR. VAR. Penalty. That's a penalty. I need to see the It's not a chain. It's like a beady necklace. It's not a chain. VAR, ref. VAR. VAR. Yeah, definitely VAR. For me, that's a pen. I haven't seen the replay, by the way. I'm just watching it live. I need to see the... Oh, did he catch him? I don't know. He's having a walk over to the VAR. I need to see the replays, lads. To be fair, we saw VAR work. Look, it took the controversy out of the decision for the France first goal, the penalty. That's a pen. That's a pen. It's got to be a pen. That's a penalty. Yeah, penalty. Done. That's it. You watch this. What did I say? What did I say? I said, didn't I? I said, look, I am the Messiah. I said Danish goal before half time, and he's given a penalty, lads. 44 minutes into it. Oh, doesn't success taste sweet? Oh wait, no, it's Peru, isn't it? It's Peru. Oh, nightmare. It's Peru. Oh, I've been mugged off. Oh, I've had a nightmare. I'm an idiot. It has been given, lads, but it's been given for... Oh, yeah, it's definitely a penalty. And look, to be fair, that is... That's how we want to see VAR work. You know, he stopped the play. It didn't take too long. Probably took about 20, 30 seconds. He had a little look at it. And he's gone straight, looked at it, and yeah, it was a penalty, and he's given it. And fair play to him. Peru deserve it. And Mark, you're right. I'm an idiot. I thought it was. Oh mate, I'm a mug. I'm an idiot. When you talk for this long, you do tend to fade away a little bit. Yeah, it's a great call, and to be fair play to VAR. Fair play to VAR because he deserves. It's fantastic play. Fantastic VAR, and it's worked fantastically, not only in this game, but it worked earlier today. Referee, blow your whistle. He steps up. Oh, Mark Goldbridge. He's missed. He's clobbered that over the bar. Straight over the woodwork there by Gaya. And a fantastic opportunity to put Peru 1-0 up in the first half, just before half-time. And he's just clobbered that. Straight over the woodwork. Jesus. Well, it remains 0-0. Did he like... Oh, he's just fumbled that. Absolutely fumbled it. Absolutely fumbled it. The pressure's got to him. Wow. Gaya misses penalty. Instead, it remains 0-0, and I presume it'll be half-time at this point. I've got 30 seconds left. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. They needed that, really, didn't they, Peru? They really did need that to give them confidence going into half-time. It would have been fantastic for them, getting to the changing room, 1-0 up, and really put a dent in Denmark's momentum and confidence. But if anything, it's going to do them worse now because they'll be shot. Their confidence will be shot. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Corner here for Denmark, though, lads. Ball goes into the box. There's a good header there. Good header. But headed over the bar. He did a Zaza. I know he did a Zaza, pal. What I said about that number 8, I take back. Was it the number... Was it... That's from Ben Johnson. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Stop showing the replays. Let's get on with it, shall we? He should have scored that, shouldn't he? Schmeichel is from Denmark. Yeah. Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. 5 pens so far at this World Cup. Is that right? Is that right? 5 penalties so far. Oh, yeah, because there was 2 last night. Was there 2? Maybe 1. Yeah. Come on, that's half-time, isn't it? Zaza from Peru. He's a mug, isn't he? He's actually just clobbered that over the woodwork. Nightmare for Peru. And, well, I think it's been a fairly even game. I'll check the statistics for you guys. But, yeah, I think it's been a fairly even game. If I had to put money on it, I'd probably lean towards Denmark, if I'm honest. I would. I think they've just slightly dominated possession, although Peru have had the majority of the chances. Missed a penalty. That Gaya looks... Oh, I feel bad for him, to be fair. He's in bits. He's in bits. He's not crying, but he's in bits. He looked gutted. And as you would be, wouldn't you? I'm going to get these stats up for you, lads. By the way, lads, this isn't a chain. This is a... I'm not against the rapper. Let's get the stats up for you. If anyone's interested in match stats, we'll just get them right up for you. I said he looked like a real talent. Lol, I cursed him. Yeah, you did indeed. Good thing he didn't score that penalty. That VAR decision was a disgrace. Such a soft penalty. Ridiculous. Hans, mate, I presume you're Denmark, Hans. You're Danish. But no, for me, that's VAR and it's working very, very efficiently. Didn't take too much time. Came to the right decision and fair play to it. I think that was a penalty. I do think it was a penalty. Here we go. Denmark have had 57, pretty much 58 rounded up, 58% of the possession. Peru have had 8 shots, 2 on target. Denmark have had 5 shots, 1 on target. And neither side have had any clear-cut chances. So, yes, as Flash of Thunder says, possession is overrated. Yeah, it is overrated. And you can't tell a game on the possession. You don't win games based on possession, do you? But I do think the Danish have dominated this game. They're in control, I feel. In the first 20 minutes, I thought Peru did well, but in the second half of the first half, then I thought Denmark came right back into it. There's no doubt about it. That's a penalty. You can't whoever it was Hans said it earlier. You can't argue against that. He just takes his. It's a penalty. There's a penalty. The end of discussion. Yeah, he had a bit of a stupid run-up, didn't he? Is that good German, Antoine? What are you on about? Half-time, lads. Get in your comments then. Get in your comments. What did you think of that first half? I want to know what you guys are thinking. Who's the standout player? For me, Carrillo. That Gaya looked all right, as Ben Johnson said. He did miss the penalty. No real standout player for Denmark at the moment. Also, it wasn't Gaya. It was Cueva. Sorry, yeah, it was Cueva who missed that penalty. I don't know how he just fumbled it. Maybe I think he just tried to twat it in the top left-hand corner, but he just put it straight over the bar. Mini Diver says, what a half. It has been a fairly tight first half, hasn't it? Very even, very tight. Both sides are straight in it, and they can easily, either side can win this. So, yeah, definitely both sides in it. And it's interesting, isn't it? The timer, thanks for reminding me. Thank you. Ich denke, Deutschland gets WC gewinnen, which means I think that Germany are going to win the World Cup. I think that's definitely an option, isn't it? I think they're one of the best sides in the thing. I don't think France will win it after what I've seen today. When they K United, you can't say shocking pen. Well, maybe about the taker, but anyway, I don't think France will win it because after what I've seen today against Australia, they're scraped to win. But at the end of the day, against Australia, you've got to be doing better than that if you're going to go on to win the tournament. Yeah, I think France, if they came up against Germany or Brazil, they'd get knocked out. Simple as that. I think Germany, definitely in with a chance. Belgium, I think Belgium might have the same issue as France. Not clinical enough, sort of not really got that real desire. That's something missing. Do you know what I mean? France had that something missing. And I think Belgium are going to have the same issue. I need a good fantasy league of World Cup, anyone? He's not from Colombia, Sander. Never said he was. Fair play from the Peruvian players comforting him like that. Well, you are a team, and you want to try and have every player at top of the form. But guys, one more subscriber until 34,700 would be absolutely fantastic if we could hit that. And from then on, everything's a bonus to this stream. Colombia, yeah, that's another one. Colombia, I think Colombia and Croatia are my dark horses. I think Colombia will do well with it. 34,700. Thanks for everyone that has subscribed. If you are new to the channel, which clearly you are because new people have subscribed, then welcome. These are watch-alongs. I watch the game, give my reactions and updates and opinions. But as do you guys in the comments, which I've got here nice and large to read out. The streams are all about you. You sitting at home, whether it be K United or Fortune YT or whoever it is sitting at home watching this stream on your laptop or on your phone or something like that, you're important to this stream. You make the stream because without you, it wouldn't work. We want to know your opinions. We want to know what you think about the games. We want to know what you think about, the standout plays in the game so far. You make the streams. I'm just here to sort of click the button and talk about it. But you guys are as important as me. Lukaku is very clinical. Yeah, but I just think there's something missing with Belgium. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that leadership. They have got Vincent Kompany. Maybe it's the manager, which do sort of link France and Belgium together. But France, bad manager in Deschamps. Belgium, bad manager in Roberto Martinez. So, that might be the case. I can't quite put my finger on it. Are you watching Croatia-Nigeria tonight? I'd love someone to debate it with. Isaac Cahill, welcome. No, I won't be doing it tonight, but Mark will be doing it tonight. If you are new to the channel and this is your first stream, I do some of the watch-alongs, and as does Mark. We're doing every World Cup game, and we're sharing the streams together because it'd be near on impossible to do all of them on your own. So, yeah, Mark will be live tonight with Nigeria versus Croatia, so do tune in for that. I'm not sure what time that is. Let's have a little look, shall we? That is at 9 o'clock my time, so that will be 8 o'clock British time. So as soon as I finish this, it will be about hour, 40 minutes until he goes live. $34,700 subscribers, yep. Mini Ninja, thank you very much, pal. If we could hit 34,730 or something like that, that'd be fantastic. Get closer to 35,000. If we can hit 35,000 by, what's the day today? But maybe by Monday, 35,000 by Monday, that'd be fantastic. I think it's definitely a possibility. We're doing enough streams, aren't we? So. The United Stand mark, yes, Isaac. The United Stand mark, yeah. Goldie getting the crap matches. What you think? Nigeria? I think Nigeria, Croatia is better than this game. And they had a good one earlier. I had a good one as well, France, Australia, and had a cracker with Portugal versus Spain. In other words, Asana gets the matches Goldie doesn't want to do. No, that's not true. That's not true. We've spread them out fairly evenly. We have. I've got Germany, Mexico tomorrow, so that's the biggest game, I think. No, that's not true. I had Portugal, Spain, Germany, Mexico tomorrow, France, Australia earlier today. Nah. Who is doing the Belgium match? Let's have a little look. I don't know. I can't. I'm doing Belgium-Panama, I think. I think I'm doing Belgium-Panama, lads. That is on Monday. That is before the England game, which Mark is doing. Get in the comments, lads. What do you guys think about that? I want to know your opinions. You've heard my opinions throughout the first half. I want to know what you guys think. Pancake says, Sander, which penalty miss was terrible? Messi's or Mateos? I didn't watch Messi's penalty. Nice shirt, thanks, bud. Let's talk about the game, though, lads. Let's talk about the game. Predictions. That's another thing I can ask you guys. Predictions. You know, you've seen the first half. You've seen how it's panned out. Are you sticking with your decision and your prediction, or are you going to change it? Or are you going to go with a different prediction? I think I'm not going to go with 3-1. I'm going to go with 1-1. I'm going to go with 1-1. Man, Marcus, I know you're messing, bud. I know you're messing. Who's doing the second English game? I think we're going to try and get Mark to do all the English games because obviously he's English, isn't he? So. That penalty was a howler. I mean, the taker, yeah, was a howler, yeah, but it was a fair enough penalty. He got, he took his back leg away, and VAR worked, didn't it? VAR was fantastic. Lukaku hat-trick incoming. Panama is shots. Hazard and De Bruyne will run circles on them. LMAO. Tyler Malok reckons it'll be 1-1, as I do. I think it'll be 1-1. Guys, I'm not doing anything. I'm just doing that. I'm just doing this. Peru will win. Last-minute screamer. I mean, if that happens, the houseplant has been moved. I'll have to run and get it if that happens. Do you think Eriksen is playing good? He's sort of been a bit missing, if I'm honest. Denmark haven't created much. See, that's the sort of thing I want you guys to ask me. Denmark haven't created much, have they? They've had more of the ball, and I think they have looked in the last half of the first 45 minutes. They did look very comfortable. Peru didn't really offer much going forward, although they did get the penalty, missed it. But no, Eriksen's been quiet. He had that free kick, hit the wall. So Isaac says, "Are you Danish?" No, I'm not Danish. I'm Dutch. So I have no horse in the race. Denmark more tactical. Peru has more heart. Yeah, I'd agree with that. 2-0 Denmark. 2-1. Same 1-1. 2-2. Yes, 3-1. You have to tell me who to, and then I presume you're going to go Peru, but. Use Spanish TV. I don't actually think we've got Spanish TV anymore. I mean, if we do, we never watch it. So, get the houseplant ready. Nah. I only get the houseplant involved when the goal warrants an out of the seat moment, and when the goal warrants an out of the seat moment, I can just want to get the houseplant. What happened to the Netherlands? It's a good question, bud. I just think our sort of golden generation, if you will, Schneider, Robben, Van Persie, players like that, they've just retired. And we're waiting for a new breed of players. We've got, obviously, young Justin Kluivert, but he's only young, isn't he, like 19, 20. So just hope that, that sort of brand, that generation can come through and do well. Fosu Mensah, likewise. Van Dijk, still young as well. I just think, we've got Bas Dost up front at the moment. It's awful. Croatia versus Nigeria will be very tactical but intense. I don't think it'll be that. I think it'll just be hell for leather, if I'm honest. Everyone, when Sander goes to the plant, take your earphones off for your own good. I mean, I'll shout before I go to the plant. They didn't make it, yes, I'm saying. Been live for an hour and 14 minutes now. When's the second half starting? Come on! Should be starting any second now then, lads. Can't believe that Iceland, Let's have a little look at that group, actually. Iceland, Argentina. So the Group D, Iceland, Argentina, is Croatia, Nigeria, Iceland and Argentina. Who do you guys think, what do you guys think will happen in that group? Personally, I'm going to go with Argentina, Croatia. But could Argentina potentially get knocked out? I mean, it is a possibility, most definitely. If Argentina lose to Croatia and Iceland lose to Croatia but beat Nigeria, well, I don't know. What do you guys think of Group D? Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, Nigeria. Who do you see progressing from that group? Who do you see topping it and becoming runners-up? I do think Argentina, Croatia, but with today's result, we've seen how leaky and useless that defence is for Argentina. It wouldn't surprise me if they got knocked out themselves. Goal of the tournament so far, lads. Nacho's won the other night. Nacho's won the other night against Portugal. Harper Hull reckons it'll be Argentina, Iceland, Iceland, Nigeria. I mean, imagine it was not Iceland, Nigeria. Jesus. Nigeria, Croatia. People are disheartened with Argentina after today's result. Clearly, Argentina, Croatia, which is what I think. Callum Christie, I agree. Need to keep an eye on the game though, lads. Jesus Christ, I want to take any more time. Argentina, Iceland. Tough groups, Arna. Tough to say. It is a tough group. I think we've got quite a lot of tough groups. Group A is tough, although it's not got many great teams in it. It's a tough group because they're all fairly evenly matched. So Russia, Egypt, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia. Group B is slightly more lopsided with Portugal, Spain, Iran and Morocco. Group C is, other than France, the fight for second place would be intense, wouldn't it? Denmark, Peru, Australia, the game we're watching at the moment. Group D, we just talked about that. Argentina, Iceland, Croatia and Nigeria. Group E, I think Brazil will top that, but once again, the fight for second place will be tough, won't it? Serbia, Switzerland and Costa Rica. I believe it will be Brazil number 1 and Serbia number 2 in that group. Group F, Germany, Mexico, Sweden, South Korea. Germany number 1, Mexico number 2 for me. Group G, Belgium, Panama, Tunisia and England. Belgium number 1, England number 2. I don't think that would be that much for a difficult group. And Group H is, if not the most difficult group, with Poland, Senegal, Colombia and Japan. It's so difficult to call, isn't it? So difficult to call. Goal of the tournament, Nacho or Ronaldo? It's got to be Nacho for me. The way he hit that was just sweet as a nut, wasn't it? Come on then, lads. Let's get started again. Let's get it started. Ha. Let's get it started in here. Ooh, Anna. So you're Dutch living in Spain and sound British. Yeah, but let's not go into my life too much. Let's talk about footy, shall we? I'm seriously considering changing my YouTube name to Sada Fan. K United, bloody go for it. Tyler said, couldn't help but notice how huge the Icelandic men look versus the Argentinians. They are going to pose a problem for the next two teams. Great in the air and they seem fit, really fit. Yeah, not only fit and great in the air going forward, but fantastic defensively, aren't they? They've got no issue of just lumping the ball. Anyway, let's get the timer ready. The second half is about to start. Mouse on the start button. 320 of you watching, which is decent, isn't it, for this stream? And for me, I mean, thanks to everyone that is enjoying this stream. Thanks to everyone that is tuning in. And we've kicked off for the second half of Peru versus Denmark. But yeah, 328 of you, welcome. If you guys haven't already, share the video. We don't have many people watching, so, get sharing the video. Try and get more people involved. I massively would appreciate that. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't already and drop a like on the video if you are enjoying it. But, yeah, here we go. Denmark coming forward. Peru had a quick start, but, of course, only 30 seconds into the game. Denmark coming forward here. It's 3-on-3. 3-on-4 now, sort of. Well defended by the Peruvians there, and they've won the ball back. Some might change their name to Pankaj Fan. I think no one's going to do that. Well, if someone does that, then fair enough. I'm not an Essex boy. I grew up in Kent, in Tunbridge Wells, so... Denmark got a throw in high up the pitch. Eriksson needs to do something, doesn't he? He's been quiet in the first half. Not done much. Sisto and people like Cueva and Carrillo have outshone him. But this is his half. He can really make a stamp of this tournament and hopefully win Denmark the game if you're Danish. Lads, welcome. Get involved. Get commenting. A long throw in there, which we know Denmark have got in their arsenal, but Peru get rid. But Denmark win the ball back very easily. Hey, Sandra, joining for the second half. Thanks to Phil. What I don't understand is, we went up to like 350 then, and then now we're back down to 316, 309. I don't understand how people just click on it and then just leave in a second. I'm not that bad, am I? I'm not sure anyone's going to beat Nacho's goal. That was a cracker. To be fair, I'm not sure. I think it was Cheryshev is his name. Cheryshev in the first game, Saudi Arabia versus Russia. He scored a banger with his outside of his foot, didn't he, Cheryshev? Coming forward here, Peru. Denmark get rid, lumped it up top, but Peru are on the ball. Or not. Denmark have won the ball high up the pitch. It was poor from the defender there to allow the Danish striker to get the ball. Slip him in! Idiot. Should have played it to the right. There's a run on there. That's a good ball, that, to be fair, from Christensen. Knocking it around now, Denmark, looking confident. On the left-hand side here. What's he going to do with it? Knocking it around. Nice. Ball into the box. Overcooked, to be fair. Or not. Oh! Oh! It was a ball into the box. It found the man at the back post. And he tried to send it back across goal when there was a man. Oh, he's offside, to be fair. He was offside. Calm down from earlier now, Xander. I wasn't angry earlier. I was just heartbroken. You see my reaction to it. I was just gutted. This game sucks. It's all right. It's quite tight. People click on it, expecting it to see the game and immediately leave when they realise it's a watch-along. Why do they click on a video with the title live stream watch-along then? Doesn't make sense, does it? But Denmark are coming forward here. It was a poor touch, that by Sisto, and Carrillo's got it back. Need more of your energy, bruv. Yeah, sorry, lads. I haven't been very energetic. I've been quite chilled out. I think, doing these streams, it does take it out of you. It's very difficult to keep this level of energy and enthusiasm up for, 4 hours straight across 2 streams. So, it's difficult. It is difficult. It is very difficult to do. I'm sorry that I haven't been as energetic. There's not been really too much to get energetic about, if I'm honest. But I do need to get more energetic. I do need to pick up the enthusiasm. And, yeah, let's get excited for it, lads. Mark is a bit meh at times. Still love him, though. We all love him. We all love him. Like I said, though, it is difficult to stay like this the whole game. You do sort of just slip into this and, just talk about the game like this a little bit. It's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. Kaysan the fan. Thanks, Kaysan the fan. Oh. Carrillo had the opportunity to get through there, but a foul was given against Peru. 34,708 of you subscribed. Can we get to 34,725? If we can get to that, I'll be happy. I really would be happy. 34,725. Sandra, I like your ripped body. I don't have a ripped body. I'm fat as fuck, man. I don't really go to the gym, so. The fans demand enthusiasm. That's why Mark pays you the big wages. Yeah, man, I'm on 300 grand a week. They're coming forward here, Peru. Good defending there with a block. He got his shot off, but the defender was there for a block. Very easy. Mate, try being as enthusiastic as I sometimes am for 4 hours and you just... Oh. It's quite an end-to-end game now, to be fair. Denmark on the ballon. Spread it wide. It's quite slow, though. It's quite slow. Is that just me that thinks that? It's quite slow. Bang, surely. Ah. Shoot. Straight over the bar. Straight over the bar. Vamos, Peru, carajo. That's from Zeros IV. When is David Luiz presenting another watch-along? Oh, I don't know. I quite like my hair up like this, so. Don't really like my hair down as much, to be fair. Bro, you sound like you stole all of Mark's coffees. No issue with your energy. I know, bro, but it's just I struggle with it because not only do I get knackered, but I get really lightheaded when I'm so, Mate, this necklace is like beady. It's not like a. How you doing, Andy? How you doing, bud? Anyway, Denmark coming forward here. Let's talk about the game a little bit more. Denmark coming forward. Christian Eriksen finding a nice little bit of space there. He's not done much. Eriksen has disappointed me today. I'd be disappointed in his performance. Definitely. He's been poor. Poor. I'm 17, pal. There's a foul here. And a yellow card as well for Urari. Oh, not a yellow card. Yellow card for the Peruvian. There's a free kick here. They've got it on. It's a sort of like a corner. It's set up. Say the box is there, and the goal's there, and the box is there. It's there. Probably didn't really make much sense, did it? I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and upset you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Anyway. I got a free kick here. Slip him on the edge of the box. If he doesn't slip him on the edge of the box, that would be criminal. Christian Eriksen standing over it. There's a man on the edge of the box, and if he doesn't pass him in, I will just cry. Come on. Free kick in. Oh, Peru cleared it, and he's hit it on the rebound, Eriksen, but with his left foot, it was poor. Poor that, wasn't it? Poor. How many times have people listened to footballs coming home this week and tried to hype themselves up? A grand total of 0. Sander, do you need an additional mod? Mate, I can't. Look, I'm not even a mod, pal. Look. I'm not even a mod. Oh, I lay off the singing, yeah? I'm going to apply for X Factor. Shall I do it? How's your gouge as well? Shocking free kick by Eriksen. It was poor, wasn't it? It was poor. It was poor. Very, very poor. He should have done way better. He had a few options there. He could have pulled it back to the edge of the box and shoot. He could have done a variety of different things, but he chose to. I don't even know what he chose to do. He hit it too hard for it to be a cross, but I don't know. Sietas is not feeling this game. It's been a bit dull, hasn't it? It's been a bit of a dead one. It's been a bit of a dead one. Not the best from Eriksen yet. Come on, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, we're 54 minutes into the game, and Eriksen's been a load of dog shit. Like he's been poor. He's been invisible, man. Coming up to 55 minutes into the game. It's been. I'm not gonna lie to you, lads. This second half has been dead. It has been dead. Carrillo on the ball at the moment. Oh, that's not Carrillo. That's the right back, the number 17. Oh, this game has been... oh, stop. He just nutmegged him again. But this game has been dead. Honestly, it's been poor. They're coming forward here. They've won it high up the pitch, Denmark. Oh, they win it back, Peru. Win it back. Denmark on the front foot here, though, on the left-hand side. Nice little ball in the behind. Keeper collects. Keeper collects. Do you guys agree with me that it's a bit of a dead game, or am I just missing out? Am I missing out on something? Because... Oi, Andy, we actually should do that. I'm not even joking. I'm playing footy tomorrow. I'm a no-nonsense centre-back, pal. Stop rick-rolling us. Oh, mate, this is a shit game. It's not a good one, isn't it? They're knocking it about at the back now, Peru. I'm just talking to you guys. As Gad says, I'm somewhat bored, mate. Same. But look, at least we got each other. Do you know what I mean? At least we got each other to talk to. You know, if you were watching this on your own, you'd be bloody sleeping, wouldn't you? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. It is dead, isn't it? It is a dead game. Guys, let's just have a chat then, lads, because you know, we try not to have too many a packet of crisp. They're coming forward here, Peru. Oh, shoot! Oh, Peru almost. Oh my God, they could have so easily have scored then, so easily, so close there. Wow, Jesus Christmas, so close there, so close. So the Spanish birds are Brazilian. No comment. They're just playing sloppy football. It's sloppy, but he was so close there. Could have so almost scored. I want a goal, guys. I want a goal. I want something to light this game up. The game needs a goal. Do you know what I mean? It's boring. Oh, just light it up. Someone, please do something. For God's sake. Peru on the ball. Giving it away. Coming forward here, Denmark. Ball into the box. Peru clear. Do you know what I mean? No one's... Oh, it's just a bit... PES or FIFA? Neither. Oh, are they the crisp chat? Because I asked for crisp chat conversation. Yeah. Well, let's not have too much of it. Just dying of laughter, imagining Sander at gunpoint screaming at the gunman's shoe. Oh. What's that about, Chris? Basically, when there's a bit of a dead game and the game's a bit dead, we do like to have a bit of, what's your favourite packet of crisps? Do you prefer white or dark chocolate? Those sorts of conversations. It is a bit of a dead game, but Peru, they should be winning this game, Peru, shouldn't they? They should be definitely winning. They had the penalty, missed it. They had the opportunity then, missed it. So they are definitely, I'd say now they are the better side. They've had the side with the more shots, more on target, more chances. I just think, not being clinical enough, not enough quality. Peru's being too cute with the ball, could have scored. Yeah, mate, stop passing it around in the box and just bloody shoot the thing. Carrillo coming forward here, though, for Peru. Lost it. What are you doing? Just stop, do you know what I mean? It's the deadest game. This is the deadest game I've done so far. Morocco-Iran was decent. 58 minutes into it. It needs a bloody goal, doesn't it? Coming forward here, Denmark. 3-on-3, this. Slipped in. There we go. 1-0. Denmark 1. Peru 0. Mark. I told you so. I told you so, lads. There we go. Finally a goal. Hopefully it, puts some excitement into the game, for God's sake, because it's been very, very boring this second half. But yeah, 1-0. I don't know who the scorer was. It was the guy with a similar haircut to me. Sort of ponytail with the shaved bits. I don't know his name. But finally, they hit them on the break. It was poor from Peru. I don't know where the bloody hell that midfield was. Not only was the right back halfway up the pitch and left the three other defenders back there, but the midfield was so easily bypassed there by Denmark. Very, very poor. And there's a good finish there. They countered attack. It was 3-on-3. What's his name? Uri. There we go. 1-0. And finally we get some bloody excitement. And finally we've got more of you watching. Welcome. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. We have got a goal in the 59th minute of the game. Uri 1-0. Denmark 1, Peru 0, and now let's see some excitement. Now let's see Peru go out there and really do something, because, at the moment it was 0-0. They were both sort of feeling each other out, didn't quite know whether they wanted to go full attack, whether they had to defend or not. It was a quite cagey affair, wasn't it? But now we've seen Denmark go 1-up. I'm hoping we can see Peru really come out and feel the need to go and get one, because there is only half an hour left of the game. They do need a goal. So yeah, we've seen them coming forward here now, 4-on-4. Oh, mate. Oh. Shoot! Oh, it's a fantastic save there by Kasper Schmeichel. This game is really lighting up now. Definitely lighting up. They're coming forward here, Peru again. Now, this is what I wanted to see. I told you a goal would light the game up. Peru almost getting a goal there. That was a bad shot, to be fair. He should have just hit that far corner. He tried, but was unsuccessful in doing so. Bloody brilliant save that by Schmeichel, wasn't it? Wow, we were. Brilliant save. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, jeez. But Peru feel hard done by. They had that chance. They were scrambling it around in the box. They've missed the penalty. They've had just that chance there. He didn't connect with it well enough. He's just sort of like, he got under it. And he sort of chipped it, didn't he? He needed to put his laces through it. He didn't really. He just sort of like hit it and stopped, where he's sort of wants to go straight through it and hit it into the far corner, but no, he didn't. Yeah, that's a good point. Gaz says, can people who are watching live not put goal in the chat, because it ruins for the people who have synced up with Sander? So annoying. Yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? That's a good point. You won't obey by that law, because people will just do what they want and get excited by the fact that there's been a goal. But if you could just not put goal in the comment, as Gaz says, it ruins it for me and it ruins it for the people who've synced up with me. Gone up to 62 minutes into the game though. We've got 383 of you watching. Can we get to 400 watching? Share the video. Tell your mates about it. Get your pet chinchilla watching it if you have to. Just spread the word. We are live here for every single World Cup game. Whether it be me or Mark, there will be a watch-along. So don't worry about notifications and things like that. Just go on the presumption or go on the fact that we will be doing a watch-along if there's a World Cup game on. Also, Mark does a transfer show at midday every day, during the week at least, during weekdays, Monday to Friday. So get involved with that. Get involved with every single watch-along as well. Drop a like on the video if you are enjoying the game or if you are enjoying the stream. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 24,714 24,730 subscribers today. That would be fantastic if we could do that. But, you know, can we do that? That'd be good if we could, couldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Couldn't it? Jesus. I'm having a knock. I've been streaming too long. 373 people watching. That's decent. They're coming forward here, Denmark, though. That's a good tackle. 63 minutes into the game. Probably about half an hour left with stoppage time. They're coming forward here, though, Peru. I need to change the score, don't I? Jesus, yeah. There we go. Bang. Bish, bosh. Biddy bop. Boom. Oh, wrong one. Peru wish. There we go. Bad positioning from Peru's left back. Trucco on the goal. He plays in a Brazilian team, and I think he's really, really poor. Good to know, pal. They're coming forward, though, Peru. They are not giving up. Never say die. Carrillo puts a ball into the box. Good save by Kasper Schmeichel. There was a chance, definitely a chance. He found himself able to connect with the ball, and he did so, but a little bit too far out to get enough power on it, and it was just too central, wasn't it? I've changed the scoreboard, pal. I've changed the scoreboard. Denmark coming forward here. Can they make it 2-0? Christian Eriksen, once again, not done too much, has he? Not done too much. Yeah, it needs to be 1-1. Yeah, apart from the fact it's still 1-0. Update the scorer too. Who was it that scored? Wait, let me just check. Peru. What was his name? What was the guy's name? The scorer of the goal. What was the guy's name? Can you guys get that in the comments? Because if you guys want me to get the scorer's name up, I can do. I just need to. I just need you guys to let me know the name of the scorer. Well, who did France match earlier? I did the France match earlier, bud, and Mark did Argentina-Iceland earlier, and then Mark's doing Croatia. If you guys, by the way, we have got a good 355 people watching. So it was Paulson. Okay, Paulson. Away team. Paulson. There we go. Yeah, no, so guys, we have got 357 of you watching. So if you are interested, if you are new, get subscribing. But also, we have got Croatia versus Nigeria later. It won't be me, unfortunately. It'll be someone far better than me in Mark Goldbridge. So do join in for that. I'm sure there'll be a lot more people watching. It'll be very interesting. Croatia, a fantastic side. Mandzukic, Perisic, Kovacic, Modric, all the itches, right? Nigeria, Iwobi, Mikel. Iwobi and Mikel. Not too many other players that I know of that play for them. But it should be a good game nonetheless, shouldn't it? Should be a good game. Is that right for you guys? Paulson, 1-0 Denmark. 65 coming up to 66 minutes into the game now, as you can see in the timer on the screen. Did Pogba play well? He played all right. Got a goal, got an assist. He did decent. Yeah, he played well. Not well enough, though. Rakitic as well is a good point, yep. Yo, Sander, what's happening, mate? That's from Liam. What's happening? Well, we're watching Peru versus Denmark. Good game. Good game. It's sort of been lit up since the goal. Denmark obviously find themselves 1-0 up, but Peru missed a penalty. He had a few good, solid chances to score, but they haven't taken him, unfortunately, for them. So, I did go with I went with a 1-1 draw, but initially I went with a 3-1 Denmark win. I do believe if anyone's going to win, it will be Denmark. Sisto coming off here, not had too much of an impact. I asked you guys at the beginning of the stream, Carrillo versus Sisto. Very similar players playing for Peru and obviously Denmark respectively, but I think Carrillo's come out on top at the moment. Sisto has had very little impact on the game, although Carrillo's not done too much either. Braithwaite, basically Breathe White, is coming on. A long ball up for Peru here. What can they do with it? Denmark headed it away. Nice bit of skill there. Nice turn there by the Peruvian. Knocking it about. They need a goal. They need a goal. It's about 25 minutes left of the game. Nice little dink over the top there, but couldn't find his Peruvian colleague. Guys, get in the comments. What do you think of this game so far? We've got 352 of you watching. I've got your comments here, nice and large. I want to know what you guys think. Who's your man of the match so far? How do you think the game is going to The game is going to pan out. Do you think it will be Denmark that come out with a victory, or are Peru going to get back into it and potentially get a point or even 3 maybe? Alex Rudd said Peru should be more decisive. Yeah. Fuck off. Anyone heard about the terrorist attack? Good ball into the box here by Peru. Terrorist attack. Russia. Taxi. 2018. I hope that has not happened. Wait, what? I missed something. Okay, let's screw this terrorist attack for the moment. Okay, so it goes in. Oh, at the back post, so close. It should so be 1-1 at this point, shouldn't it? They've missed so many chances. If they come away from this with anything less than a point, they'll be gutted because wow. They've had so many opportunities. The ball came in and he headed it. And there's just a guy at the back stick and he couldn't quite get on the end of it. Couldn't quite get on the end of it. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. Russia taxi crash. Drunk driver smashes into World Cup fans in Moscow. 8 injured. Well, they're saying it's not terrorist at the moment. It's just drunk driver. So, 8 people were injured after the vehicle ran into a group of pedestrians in the capital. The driver attempted to flee but was apprehended by bystanders, a witness said. Russian news agencies Interfax has quoted a source as saying the driver may have been drunk. However, the witness said that the driver did not appear drunk when he tried to run from the scene. The witness said he was pulled out of the vehicle. He ran off, but bystanders apprehended him. He was shouting, "It wasn't me." It's not a terrorist attack. It was just a drunk driver. You have to be fairly, well, apparently he didn't seem drunk, but you have to be fairly drunk to hit 8 people in a crash, don't you? Jesus. Oh, that's so gutting, isn't it? I hate that. Horrible, man. I don't think anyone's died as of yet. I haven't got that coming out, but I bloody hope not, man. I think it's just 8 people are injured, so I'll be keeping your love up to date on that if you do want. Let's just we don't know the extent of the injuries. Peru coming forward here, by the way, lads. Nice little bit of a dink there, but Korea's a bloody brilliant player. Oh my, mate, Peru have been so close, haven't they? How has that not gone in? As Charlie Collins said, so close. Fantastic. Peru have really been good today. I think they feel really shortchanged if they don't come away with this with at least a point. But piss off is Robbie from AFT injured. That better not be true. No, he's not. You've deleted your comment. No one's died as of yet, lads, but obviously blood loss and that sort of thing, you never know how it's going to develop. Let's pray that nothing like that happens, but you never know with this sort of thing. And even so, injuries, they can cause damage in the future, and someone might have lost their leg. That's an injury, something like that. You never know. It can cause severe problems in the future and that sort of thing. So I'll have a look. I don't know. Oh, I'm just praying everyone's okay, man. Peru, it's not Peru's day. Let's talk about the game a little bit as well. K Silent Fan says it's just not Peru's day. You're right, it's not Peru's day. They've had so many chances, a penalty, I'd say a few clear-cut chances as well. But It's not their day, is it? They're not clinical. They're not clinical. I don't think Robbie's injured. I think that was just someone bullshitting. Yeah, I haven't got anything. I don't know where they would have got that from. So and there's tweets shot there by Peru. There's tweets going off from the Arsenal Fan TV fan account on Twitter 12 minutes ago. So unless it was in the last 12 minutes, which it wasn't because the report came out 26 minutes ago, then yeah, he's fine. That's all good. But you know, his life and well-being isn't more important than anyone else. So just because he's okay doesn't mean that everyone else is. I don't think it's well, yeah, probably. Well, I don't really want to comment whether it's terrorist or not. I think let's not really get into that. Let's talk about the game as well. Guys, if you guys don't know, obviously we're watching the game as well, but news has just come out that 8 people are injured. Apparently a drunk driver is what it is considered to be at the moment, has crashed into 8 people in Moscow, in the capital city of Russia, of course, into World Cup fans. 8 people are injured as of yet. No further updates on that. Yeah, let's just hope everyone's okay. Mark says, can't believe Peru have blown this. Oh, mate, there's still 20 minutes left. There's still... mate, Christian Eriksen's been dog today, hasn't he? Christian Eriksen has been so poor. He couldn't even beat the first man. It wasn't even the first man in the box. It was the first man, like, right in front of him from the corner there. Very, very poor today, Christian Eriksen. Very poor. Not turned up at all. Yeah, we've got another corner here. Yeah, George, I will do. We've got another corner here. Ref's not happy with a bit of kerfuffle in the box. He's sorting it out. Peru will score by the grace of God. Mate, they deserve it. Well, to be fair, they haven't been clinical, so I guess they don't deserve it. But yeah, wow, they had so many chances, a penalty, and a fair few other chances as well. Another ball goes into the box. It was a better one this time. But Peru get rid. Can they counter-attack? No. Denmark have stopped the counter-attack. Let's move on from the subject on the terrorist thing. Or the drunk driving thing or whatever it is. Let's just move on and concentrate on the game. There's a player out here. Laying on the floor, fully just flat out like that. Let's hope he's okay. It looks bad, to be fair, that. Oh, I missed it. I was looking at the other guy. He just got, basically, the guy who's injured now for Peru, he just got clattered by a Dane. I don't know how to say it. I can say Peruvian. Danishman. Is Danish? I don't know. By a Danish man. Player. Which team is injured? It was Tapia from Peru who was down. I can't get my mind off the people that are potentially injured, you know. I expected this result from Denmark. Are very resilient and have a class keeper. I expected it from Denmark. I did go with a Denmark win. I did go for it. Oh, Dane, that's it. Yeah, by a Dane, that's it. Thanks for that. By a Dane. Yeah, I did expect it from Denmark. I do think they've got more quality than Peru. Although Peru have surprised me. They have been well, just not clinical enough. They've created enough. Yeah, it's a Dane. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that. Yeah. And they have created a lot of chances, to be fair, Peru. Penalty, like I said, and a few other, I'd say, pretty clear-cut chances to get at least one goal, but not clinical enough. It's just not their day. I saw someone comment earlier saying Peru just are allergic to scoring. It doesn't seem like it's their day, but they've got about 15 minutes left of normal time, plus stoppage time as well. So there's still enough time for them to do something. I want to know where to watch this game live. In England, it's on BBC at the moment, pal. But if you can't watch it wherever you are, if you're out or you just don't have TV, satellite TV or whatever it is, then don't worry. Just stick around here. I'll be talking about it, giving my live updates and reactions to the game right throughout the game. Well, we only have probably about 16, 17 minutes left. But Mark will be live later with Croatia versus Nigeria, by the way, lads. So I do get involved with that. Ball into the box. Then the Danes head it away. Peru have been horrible in front of goal, yeah, I'd agree. Maybe that shows their lack of quality, doesn't it? Maybe that shows what we all thought about them, that they don't have that, that A-grade, top echelon quality. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's just stay on the football, lads. Let's not get into politics or all that sort of stuff. Lads, I asked for 34,730. Can we hit that today? 34,000 730. That'd be fantastic if we could. We've got 342 of you watching. We started on 34,670, so it wouldn't be quite 100 subscribers, but it'd be decent enough, wouldn't it? If only a few of you are watching this that are new and haven't subscribed, get involved, lads. I'm sure there's a few of you, so hit the subscribe button. We've got Croatia versus Nigeria later on, like I said, so do stay tuned. Well, we're here live for every single World Cup game, so get involved. It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? 13 minutes to go. Well, that's with normal time, yeah, you're correct. Brexit means Brexit. 77 minutes into the game, get that ball off the pitch. Peru just need a goal now, don't they? I don't think they can get the win. They just need at least one. At least one, just to get them a point. Yeah, that went out. Poor that. Poor. How have I got so little people watching? I don't know. Make your mind up, Sander. 30 minutes ago, you were happy with 34,700. Yeah, but you've got to keep pushing the barriers. You know what I mean, Marcus? You just got to keep going. Like, you just got to keep on pushing. We should get a decent amount of added time. Yeah, we've had a few injuries, haven't we? So I reckon we'd probably have about 5 minutes of added time, meaning that we'd have about 18 minutes left, no? Yeah. About 17 minutes. Peru coming forward here. In the box. Shit! Oh my God! Oh, they are actually allergic to scoring. Fully allergic to scoring, aren't they, Peru, at this point? Fully allergic to scoring. They've been good side. It was a clever little finish, that, to be fair. It didn't go in, but it was a clever little finish. It was a back heel, and he just sliced it a little bit, didn't he? Oh, it was so close, so close. So unlucky for him. This much away from the post. How have they not scored, as Andrew Southwick said? How have they not scored? I don't know, mate. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. He's like that informal guy, but that scream. Oh, that was agonising, wasn't it? That was agonisingly close, wasn't it? Oh, Jesus. Sonny screamed like a little girl. Mate, leave it out, all right? Leave it out. Oh, dearie me. Oh, no. Peru are an absolute joke. I don't think they're a joke. I think they're all right, you know? I think, yeah, I think they're fine. Can't see Peru getting out of this group. Nah, to be fair, wait. I keep forgetting. Jesus, I'm a nutter. I'm an idiot. It is... Yeah, so it's France and Australia. No, they'd be unlucky, won't they? They are unlucky today. I think they probably deserve 3 points. They just haven't been clinical enough. Have not been clinical enough, have they? So, no, like you say, now they've lost this, I don't see them getting out of the group. But, you know. What? Markets on a live stream of BPL prediction. I'll do that later. We'll do that later. Not that I expect Australia to win, but it's a massive achievement to get out of the group stages. Yeah, mate, definitely. But I don't know if they'll do that, if I'm honest. I think they were so unlucky not to get anything out of today's game. They played fantastically well defensively, extremely solid. France not overly good, though, as well. But, you know. Like, share and subscribe, please. Indeed, Marcus, indeed. Would love a quarter pounder. All right, nice one. 81 minutes into the game. Long throw here. That's a handball. Peru on the ball at the moment, trying to knock it about. He's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. Oh, what a block that was by the Peruvian defender. He's come back out to the Danish striker though, but no, couldn't get the ball under control. Good block there. Yeah, it was a good block, wasn't it? It was a good block. Which group is this? This is Group C. This is Group C. Whereas Mark, you're speaking very highly about this Peru side. Yeah, and to be fair, they've been quite good. They have been quite good, Peru. It's just they haven't been clinical enough. They've created enough chances. They've had a penalty, fair few other chances as well, but nah. Had to go. What was the goal like? The goal was poor team structure, I think it was, by Peru, but it was a good finish as well. I think they Denmark bypassed Peru's midfield far too easily, and the defence was all over the place because they're playing on a 4 at the back, and their right back was halfway up the field, so it left them exposed with the 3 at the back, you know. Peru on the ball at the moment, knocking it about quite nicely. I don't know if we got the game. 83 minutes into it now, chaps. This guy, I reckon, is going to do bits. Korea, he's so fast, mate. Go on! Oh, my God! Oh, I've never... This is like Manchester United last season. I've never seen anything like this. How have they not scored? How have they not scored, lads? How have they not scored? Oh, my God. Oh, my... That would have been if that any other side and any other day, certain goal that was. Certain goal. But, wow, Jesus. How have they not scored there? So, under your thoughts on English chances, quarterfinals maximum. Mate, how have they not? Oh, absolute, yeah. The Peruvian managers holding his head in his hands, I would be as well, because unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. Farfan coming off here, and this is the guy. Lads, this is the... I think this is the guy who got banned for failing a drugs test, cocaine, it was, and now they signed a petition to get him back, and he's back in for the World Cup. I think that's him anyway. Ball in the box. Oh my God. He overcooked that just a little bit, didn't he? Jesus. What's the referee doing? That doesn't look politically correct. 88 minutes, 1-1. It's going to happen, mate. Let's bloody hope so. That'll be lit. Coming forward here. Oh, he could have just sent it across the box. Oh, nightmare. They've had an absolute nightmare, Peru. Absolute nightmare. How have they not scored? There's seriously some sort of allergy against them, isn't it? Seriously. Ball knocked up, though, by Schmeichel. They're in! They're in! Shoot! Oh, he saved it! That should be a goal. Ericsson missed. Oh, this is an absolute madness. This is an absolute madness. Oh, my God. That should be 2-0, shouldn't it? That should be 2-0. Most definitely so. Oh, my God. Kasper, man of the match, easily if Denmark win. Kasper's been bloody brilliant, hasn't he? He's been bloody brilliant. Unbelievable. To be fair, that Peruvian goalkeeper spread himself, made him nice and large, and yeah, it was a good save that from the Peruvian goalkeeper there, definitely. There should be about 7 minutes of added time. I don't know, mate. I reckon it'll be about 6. 6 is my guess. You are very female, am I? Girl from a dog would argue otherwise. What a strange game. It is a strange game, isn't it? It's been a bit boring, but then both sides have had decent chances. We've had a penalty that was missed. Come on, Peru. I really want Peru to get one now. I really want Peru to get one. be funny to see a compilation videos of Sana's reactions, mate. That would be madness. If Peru score, Connor gets 50 quid. Let's hope that Peru score for you, Connor, pal. They're coming forward here. We're 87 minutes into it, so 3 minutes of normal time of the full 90. But then I reckon we'll get about 6 minutes of added time. So 9 minutes left if you do your maths. Coming forward here, Peru, Carrillo on the ball. Oh, it was a nice little step over there, but giving it away. Peru on the Denmark on the ball at the moment. Carrillo's bloody... Carrillo, if Peru are going to get anywhere, Carrillo is going to bring them there. Yeah, Andy, I sort of... Oh, mate, it's a bloody nightmare for Peru, isn't it? Thoughts on the game, Sander? I just think... Very, very unlucky for Peru. Not clinical enough, which probably is a representation of their lack of quality. I think Denmark have not been fantastic at all. I think they've been rather lucky, actually, that Peru, if, you know, against any other side, they'd be 3-4-1 down at this point. Yeah, I think Peru probably deserve to go through, deserve to win this game. But at the end of the day, if you're not clinical enough and you don't put the ball in the back of the net, then you know you don't deserve it, do you? So very unlucky for Peru. That's the way it is. Why can't a Peruvian player pull off an alley? Not quite sure in what context you mean there, pal. Pull off alley. I don't know. Jesus, David. I don't know what you're thinking about. Denmark parking the bus. Park the bus. Park the bus. Denmark. Why was I timed out? Mate, you know I'm not even a mod. Have a look at this. You know I'm not even a mod. Do you guys agree with that? Guys, get in the comments what you think about this game, to be fair. If it stays the same, well, I want to know what your match summaries are. I do. I want to know what your match summaries are. So get in the comments, what do you think about the game so far? And in total, I want to know what you guys think. Oh, I'm tired, lads. No, it's not full time yet. We're 89 minutes into it, as you can see on the screen. So 44 minutes into the second half. And who's doing a watch-along at 9? It will be Mark tonight for Croatia versus Nigeria, so do join in for that. Denmark coming forward there in the box. I'm interested to see how many minutes of added time we'll get. Park the bus, Man United. I just want to see how many minutes of added time we've got, lads. Foul, Denmark. They're going nuts, the Peruvians. Or not. I thought the referee gave it. Anyway, continuing on. Yeah, by the way, Peru have got possession and they're on the attack, Tyler. On the attack. Here they are. How many minutes of added time? I want to know. That's a good ball! Oh my God! So close! Oh! This is agonising. This is agonising. This is agonising. Oh my God. Oh my word. Is it 5 minutes of added time? Is that right? Not the most exciting game. Looking forward to Croatia, Nigeria. Yeah, well, do join Mark for that tonight. Croatia versus Nigeria. It should be a good game. And we'll get a real feel for how good Nigeria and Croatia are. Because, well, if Nigeria can pull anything out of the bag, then you know, then they're a serious side to be not to be messed with. Because Croatia are a very good team, aren't they? Mate, that was agonising. This has been the most agonising game ever. Oh, is that right? Mark's live on the United Stand in 10 minutes, which is positive, isn't it? Lads, get eight more of you subscribed. We've got 343 of you watching, so can we get 8 more of you to subscribe to hit 34,730. Yeah, it's just so... Oh, I feel so bad for Peru. We're 1.5 minutes into the 5 minutes of stoppage time at this point. Peru heartbreakers, Brevi says, yeah. What time is the match tonight? It's 8 o'clock kickoff British time. Oh. Three minutes left of the match. Will you be covering all England games? Mate, we'll be covering all... I won't. Well, not necessarily me. But we, that's football, me and Mark, will be doing every single stream on That's Football. Every single stream. Every single game, World Cup game. Corner here for Denmark. Won by Peru. They're trying to get forward. They were trying to keep it in the corner at Denmark there. It's going to be an exciting last 2 minutes, lads. We're coming into the 93rd minute of the match. Of course, there's only 5 minutes of added time. Yellow card for the goal scorer there. Sander, is a Nigeria game on BBC or ITV? I think it's on ITV, I think. 2 minutes left, indeed. I think this will be the final score. If I took money on it, I don't think Peru will score. It's just not their day, is it? It's just not their day at all. Ball into the box for Peru. On the edge of the box at this point. Put it wide. Out wide even further. Put a ball in. Back post. Go out. That's a corner. Peru corner. 93 minutes, 40 seconds into the game pretty much. This is it. This is it. This is it. Come on, Peru. Come on. Ball into the box. Ah, Schmeichel clears. Ah, nightmare. Schmeichel's done well today, to be fair, hasn't he? He's done very, very well. Ball into the box. Ah, Jesus. Another ball into the box. Ah, that's a foul, ref! Ref! That's a penalty! Oh, they're coming on the attack here, Denmark. 1v1. Oh, he's messed that up. He's messed it up. Last attack, there's 30 seconds left of the match. Go on, mate. Go on. Peru, on the edge of the box here. Denmark have got all their men back, pretty much. How they're going to break them down, I don't know. Ball into the box. Oh, that corner. Oh, please go out for a corner. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Throw-in Peru. 10 seconds left. Go on, Peru. Oh, this is it. This will be the final bit of play. The referee's checked his watch. Oh, he's blown a whistle. Oh, he's blown a whistle. That's it. Well, you could have at least let him have that throw-in, ref. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me today. Do remember Mark has got a stream later today. Well, in about 45 minutes, if anything, for Croatia versus Nigeria on this channel. Just go onto the channel, actual channel, and just click on the video. Simple as that. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. Denmark 1, Peru 0. It's not quite been Peru's day. They should be proud of themselves. Denmark just hung in there. Kasper Schmeichel, probably man of the match for me. He's done absolutely fantastically well, kept them in it. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Germany versus Mexico. Mark will be live tomorrow with a few other games as well. Let's have a little check what Mark will be live tomorrow with. Mark will be live tomorrow with Costa Rica, Serbia, and Brazil, Switzerland. And I'll be live for Germany versus Mexico. So do join us for that. Thanks everyone for joining me today. We've got 34,727 subscribers. I'll speak to you all soon. Hopefully, Mark can pull one out the bag and get 35,000 subscribers tonight. You never know. Cheers all, and I'll speak to you all soon.